Good morning, another wonderful morning and a wonderful weekend with cybersecurity on table. So, how are you guys? And how was your festival last week? If you are in India, and you can play colors anywhere in the world. Anyway, so coming back to the show, and today we'll talk about very important aspect, uh, how to land into the job into cybersecurity. And for that, I will run you through a small presentation I have made, and all the core tips and tricks are there. So, only thing you have to follow it by heart and see the magic happening. Okay, can we bring in this slide? Just a sec. Okay, here we go. Uh, so let's understand when you see you are a fresh graduate or you want to switch to cybersecurity career or you are already into cybersecurity. Basically this stands true for any of the career choice you make. And we all know that LinkedIn is by default standard for hiring. People can view your profile, people can view what type of posts you put, what type of posts you like, uh, what type of person you are, and somehow we show the our inner core in social media because we think that no one is watching, but everyone is watching, and it impacts our career a lot. So we will talk about how to tailor your resume effectively. Basically, your CV is a very practical tool to land you in a job. So it should stand apart. And we know that the cybersecurity jobs right now are very in high demand because it's a very niche field. uh, During our demonstrations, I often show that even if you find one job portal in India, and if you see just right cybersecurity, you will find close to 300,000 jobs. And most of jobs are beginner level because that is where actually action happens. So, and how to make recruiters when they are looking and scanning your profile, how to make them think that you are the best candidate for the job, like if it matches your criteria or if your profile matches their criteria. I think let's take a deep dive into that. So first of all is your CV makeover. Resume should be very crisp and should be built for purpose. Remember, as a developer in the community, we generally talk about built for purpose. So it is not that we do anything without purpose. So the why should be there. So your CV should respond to your why. Why are you building this CV? Why are you typing and wasting so many hours asking people, copying, pasting others' CV? But why? So the thing is, you want to get you want your CV to stand out in crowd. You want the people who are posting the jobs on LinkedIn or recruiters agencies take a look at your profile and they keep you in mind for adequate job postings. So these are the main whys why your CV has to be very apt. Now let's take a difference in the verbiage. It's almost the same message, but how you can play with the words and create a very positive looking profile. So just a playful play of the words, and you pass on a very positive message. So generic example, obviously, if you don't have a job, you'll say seeking a role in cybersecurity. But obviously, if your CV is there, that means you are looking for a job, right? If you are fresher, you are looking for a job. If you are not, then you are building something of your own. So there could be like binary options. You are looking for a job, or you are not looking for a job. So if your CV is floating in the market, that means you are looking for a job. Okay. So if um, so you don't have to basically tell seeking a role in cybersecurity. Actually, that was the why it ended with your resume, that you are looking for a job and in cybersecurity, and that is why your CV is there in their hands, or your LinkedIn profile says open to work or whatsoever. And second big thing is, now who are you? How do you explain yourself without being there, that who are you? So it's like million of people out there in LinkedIn. Why would someone be interested in your profile? So who are you? How do you explain yourself? Even though you don't have any experience of working in corporate. And by the way, this is what C Sharp and Cyber Naveen, we bring together this very, very fine-tuned learning experience for becoming a holistic cybersecurity professional. You should reach out to our team at C Sharp TV, and they will get in touch with us. That when we are going to launch this course, stay tuned for the news, and I think this will be a game changer. Coming back to the presentation, so how do you say that who are you? What have you done in life, right? You explain like, if you say, someone asks you at a hobby club, or say out in a park, so if you are a gym, who are you? Then you don't tell that I'm a project manager in that company. That does not define. That's 8-hour job you do, but who are you as a person? So if you are in a professional setting like on LinkedIn, then you need to tell your professional skills, like who are you? So that's the basic question, and you need to ask this yourself. How do you define yourself professionally? Even though you don't have job, you have never worked, you are fresh out of college, or you are still in college. Professionally, how do you define? So you can say your accomplishment achievements, which basically correspond to some of the job profile out there which you want to land into. So if there is a some uh, if you are keen on learning new things, doing some projects, then obviously, if I would look at a CV like the later version, uh, created phishing simulation lab using GoFish. So GoFish is an open source platform where you do the phishing simulations. And if you have done this lab, I would be impressed that now you are, the cybersecurity training and awareness. So you know the logic behind how, not just how to run the simulation. Anyone can run the simulation, but what exactly you do when you run a simulation? What is the purpose of running a simulation? What is the like benefit to the corporate or the entity who will hire you? What is the impact on them? So that is the value generation. Like, you need to think from that perspective, which no one else is thinking about. Okay. And that is where we, as a mentor and coach at C Sharp, we help you grow. We help you bring that extra vision which no one else is providing. So you have to think, who are you? What have you accomplished? And how to write in a very, very impactful way. So you can say, I deployed Wazoo, which is like open source SIEM tool. and ELK for log analysis. ELK is elastic, set of tools to do some analytics. And when you add anomaly detection, that's taking it several notch higher now. So you have find something malicious in the logs, you know how to read the logs, and this will become make you an ideal candidate for SOC analyst. So far, if you have not said what is your graduation level, whatever, I would be very impressed if you have um, done this. And now I know what kind of questions I'll be asking if I interviewing you. But you have already killed the competition by putting these 2 3 liners over there. Then you say completed over 50 labs on TryHackMe. So TryHackMe is an open, portal. You go there and you learn hacking and penetration testing. So again, you know the technicalities of hacking process, penetration process, doing a live security audit on any web application. So I think this is what will make you distinct. And if you are a million out there, don't worry, there are millions of jobs in cybersecurity. So every one of you will get a job. So just follow this. And as I said, this stands true for any variation of tech field or any field per se. If you design your CV like this, and then you add one more last nail, that is, I would say coffin, but last nail, that is certified in ISC 2CC. So ISO 2CC is a free certification, but you have to prepare for it and you have to go and give the exam in a Prometric or other testing centers. So it happens like that, but it's a free of cost. You will be only charged for the license or if you need to show the badge, etc., etc. But it is a very good tool to validate your learning. And I think this is superb advice. uh, if you follow this, you can reach out to me and you can tell me the difference it makes. And you already can see lots of validations on my LinkedIn profile. We done the last cohort, and their LinkedIn profile short like anything. So you see the profiles, the views on their posts which are they are getting. So this is like interesting thing. Let's move forward now. LinkedIn presence. Again, LinkedIn is your office. So LinkedIn page is your office until unless you get into the job, and even after that. So never leave LinkedIn updating it, posting something valuable, because every bit you type, you are contributing to global warming in one sense. And I know there are people who would say global warming is fake, but with all the scientific facts, I can say it is true. So it's my belief, and I know it's happening. So anyway, so coming back to, so whatever you do online, you write hello, you write hi, you repost a message, add value. Everyone from your family to your friends to your siblings to your teachers, mentors, coaches, your society, your country, uh, the whole planet, the universe, even the God wants you to add value in this very life. And you start doing it by showing it on LinkedIn. So your digital footprints should be very valuable, creating value for you and for others. So, and I think this is the core purpose of C Sharp Corner. So now see the headline. This is the very first thing people, when you glance through the profile, this is the headline. So now you don't have a job, but you are aspiring SOC analyst. SOC is a security operations centers. It's a technical cybersec terminology where you watch systems. You have different monitors and screens and different platforms. You watch network traffic. You watch threat intelligence. You watch lots of things over there. So I think this is very apt. So you, if I'm a recruiter, or I often hire people, so I would be very flattened to see, like, I would feel that I should pick this guy. This is the ideal candidate. He knows how to present himself. He knows how to showcase his capabilities. And it's not show off, it's a showcase, right? Because even if you do something, when I absorb you in my team, you are working for a company, even then we would expect you to showcase your work to the customer. How would you convince the customer that you have done so much and it's worth their money? So the principle of economics, why someone pays us, because we add value to their life. So that is the value, that is the actual value of our goods or services. So if a company hires you to deliver those services, what are the values you are going to provide to different customers, and how do you prove that? If you cannot prove yourself in your CV or in your LinkedIn profile on social media, how can you prove when someone is started paying you that you are worth the job? And how would your customer will pay to your company for your services that you are worth the job? So that goes a very long way, and we teach each bit of it in our specific training I'm talking about again and again. But anyway, so your profile picture, it should not be one tiny 5 pixel large in the whole box at LinkedIn. Your face should be smiling. No one wants serious profiles over there. You are not gonna, join a gang to loot a bank, but you, you are required for your charming skills. So people can think, yes, you add value to my team. You bring happiness to my team. You bring happiness to our customers. And if you are not aware, there is a new job like customer happiness manager. So they keeps customers happy, and that is what is needed. And even the largest of large corporates now understand these facts. It is not just about money, it's about adding value. It's about spreading, showing the enthusiasm that we care about your business, and we will do whatever we have written in the contract. We will walk extra mile to accomplish that, and more than that. And it does not happen just by spending 12 hours in the 8-hour job. It happens creating the value in those 8 hours. So this message is for the future managers. This is messages for existing leaders and managers. And if you are run a company, you are a founder and whatnot, this message is for everyone. Anyway, coming back to, so as I said, keep your LinkedIn healthy, keep your LinkedIn updated, uh, keep telling everyone what exactly you are doing and not showing actually code. Basically, I'm not asking you to write the IPR document and post it on LinkedIn, but just your accomplishment, your learning. So we all know that there are some projects which are like we have signed NDAs and we cannot talk about them. So don't talk about them. Talk just your experience. So If it's a confidential, it means confidential. You are required to respect that privacy and confidentiality. And the cybersecurity career starts with knowledge of CIA. Confidentiality is the first thing. So engage with industry discussions and trends. So that's again very, very good. So you keep your thought processes on in comments to the people, and it should not be very, very awkward comment. It should be again generate value. If you understand the concept, then give your viewpoint or thanks them for the sharing the content. It was very valuable. Make them feel valued and respected because they took uh, you know their sweet time to post that content. Even we know people are just asking GPT and writing it, but it was not happening 5 years till 5 years ago. People at CSharpCorner, we were putting genuine content, at least 60-70% of that. So, so the thing is, keep in touch with the people who are who's of the your industry, OEMs, their products. So that keeps you in a league of knowers, that you know something. Your team would look at you that have you heard on this thing as well? Have you heard about this technology, this product? So I think this is where it matters the most. This was the most important aspect, like 2 slides of this whole presentation. Now I'll give some of the like how to technically achieve that. So write some Python scripts, write some article about, don't write it as a post because post will go down the line. So write an article, it stays there in your profile. Okay. Then add some relevant images, your screenshots of doing something. Make sure you hide your personal information from the images. Then whatever you have added, the challenge you have done or anything you have done. So as I said, treat each project like a case study, that you have went deep into the concept. You, even if the concept is too large, it's a very huge module, but showcase that you went into this particular part of the whole program and you understood the fact, and you give some your expert opinion as well, although you are not expert, but while you learn, while you do it, and you tell them like, for beginners, these are my 3 tips. First, set up the environment, check you have a git installed, well, whatever, like something I'm just giving a. Then this is for example, if you read some job description, like familiarity with the seam tools. So you would say, oh, do I need to be certified? What is a seam tool? Which tool they are talking about? So never pay attention to the brand or logo. Understand the technical concept, how the technology works, and that will be your key to success in going forward. And just understand how SMTP works, how SIEM works, how log forwarding happens. Like, just understand the concepts. Don't say that Microsoft or Palo Alto or Cisco or whatnot. Like, so just understand the technology, how it's working, what are the key components, how they gel well together, how they deliver the outcome, and where things can go wrong. And trust me, there's again a secret sauce. Like, if you know 5 challenges of the product, you become a better expert of that product. You know that in these 5 scenarios, this product gets stuck and it needs some manual intervention or skills. You find the challenges of that product. So no one would dare to ask you the question how this product works, because you understand when it's not working, how to make it work. So So this is the job profile. How do you understand this? So you go deep into the psyche. Obviously, most of the job profiles you will see is generated from ChatGPT, which I'm observing day by day. But yes, let's decode it. So, seen exposure from lab projects. So, if you showcase that you have done Wazoo, you have done ELK, that is lab project. No one asked you to do, but you did it on the purpose of learning. Now you understand how to install and run these products. So I think uh, you understand better how to make these works, and that makes you ideal candidate for the job. Then CH or equivalent, don't say just say that I you understand how network protocol, or how find anomalies in the um, network packets. You read the network. So some 1 to 2 years of experience. So basically, it's a practical lab experience that will also work. I know there are people who are just very adamant, they just go by the book, but a very good recruiter, and if you will become a good recruiter going forward, first of all, recruitment process, when you interview something, you are knowing them better. Again, some set criteria. You ask them relevant questions, you get to know them better. It's very hard to judge a person in 1 hour. He may be in a different state of mind. So just be, present there. Try to understand what exactly their need is and how direly they need a job, and check their communication skills. That is because 60% is the communication skills. Anyone can learn. You can learn by paying 100 rupees course in Udemy, that you can learn the skills. But communication is very, very important. Check the communication skills. If you are a recruiter and if you are a candidate, your communication skills should be very, very good. So you should be able to explain yourself what exactly you did in that particular lab, and you know the concept, you know how seam works, you know how penetration testing works, what are the common OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. So this is what, and you will just beat the 2 years experience. They'll say this is a fresh guy, but he knows what we are looking for, right? Now, if there are some questions being asked, some nowadays people even ask the question while you are applying for a job on LinkedIn. So you take the star method. So what is the situation? What was the task being asked of them? What action you will take, and what is the result you will achieve? So again, just stick there and you will be able to crack it. So, quick preparation, create a simple project on GitHub or Notion. If you are a developer, you write Python or other scripts which can help you doing some OSINT work, or scan some targets or something, do some labs, uh, then prepare some star type of scenarios, record a self introduction video. That is very, very, very effective. A picture is worth 1,000 words, so very effective. If you post this video on your LinkedIn, hi, I am this and this, I have accomplished this, and I am looking forward to join your team as a SOC analyst. Would you be able to consider my resume? Something like that. And then you can reach out to other guys. Uh, this is like you can run the Trivi or something. You can show, as I said, start writing the articles, so that you show your screenshots, you show that you are doing it live. So basically, just we are end at. So I just want to sum it up. Employers value evidence of learning. So value is the key word. You have to generate value, you start delivering value. Okay, people will start valuing your values. both ways. Your online presence matters, make it count. Your LinkedIn is your business shop where you sell yourself. Okay. And cybersecurity is about problem solving, not just tool proficiency. And I think this is true for any of the field. You you need to understand the concept, the technology. It's just not one tool. This is how you do it, how you communicate yourself to others. And that's it for today. You give me your profiles in the links, reach out to us in LinkedIn and where. And if you need we to us to review your profiles, we would be happy to do that. But keep following C Sharp TV for more such engaging presentation and videos. And I'll see you next Saturday in next episode of Code Rat. Stay safe, stay secure, keep learning. Ciao.